Katsuki couldn't look you in the eye, but his silence told you everything. And then the door opened, and you realized the betrayal went much deeper than a single kiss. The apartment is too quiet. You've been sitting on the edge of the couch for the past hour, Bakugo's white shirt draped across your lap. You haven't moved, haven't spoken. You've just been staring at it, trying to make sense of what you found. The bedroom door opens, and Bakugo finally emerges, showered and changed. His blonde hair is still damp. He moves slowly, like he's walking through a minefield. His red eyes flicker to you, and then to the shirt in your hands, and then away. Morning, he mutters, heading toward the kitchen. What time did you get home last night? Your voice sounds weird to your own ears. Too calm, too detached. He freezes mid-step. I don't know. Late. I texted you. 2 a.m. You texted me at 11:47 p.m., saying you'd be home by midnight. You smooth your hands over the fabric in your lap. That was over 2 hours later. Well, the party ran long. Lost track of time. He won't turn around. He's gripping the kitchen counter, like it's the only thing keeping him upright. You were drunk. Yeah, so? So drunk you could barely walk straight when you came through the door. You stand now, holding the shirt. So drunk, he passed out on the couch still wearing this. Bakugo finally turns to face you, and something flickers across his expression. Fear, guilt, maybe. What's your point? My point is that I helped you to the couch. I took off your shoes. I was going to get you some water and aspirin for the morning, because I thought. Your voice cracked slightly, but you pushed through. I thought you'd be just having much fun, celebrating your win with the team. I thought my boyfriend just overdid it at the party. I did overdo it. Then I noticed something on your shirt. You hold it up now, let it unfold between your hands. Something that made me feel sick. Something that made me stay up all night, trying to convince myself I was seeing things. His jaw tightens, his fists clench, but he says nothing. And so I sat here, all night, waiting for you to wake up, trying to figure out what I was going to say, whether I should scream, or cry, or throw things at you. You take a breath, and somehow your voice stays steady. But I'm not going to scream. Actually, I'm not going to say much at all. I just have one question about what I found on your shirt when you stumbled in at 2 a.m. You hold the shirt higher, and in the morning light, it's unmistakable. The smudge of red lipstick in the shade of lips, just above the collar. Because if it means what I think it means, then last night was not just a mistake. It was a choice that you made. The color drains from Bakugo's face. He opens his mouth, closes it, opens it again. For once in his life, Katsuki Bakugo has nothing to say. It's not. He finally manages, his voice rough. It's not what you think. Then what is it? Your hands are shaking now, but you refuse to lower the shirt. Tell me what it is, Katsuki. Tell me how someone's lipstick ended up on your collar. Tell me why you came at 2 a.m. reeking of perfume that isn't mine. Tell me why you couldn't even look me in the eye when you stumbled through that door. I was drunk. That's not an answer. I don't remember everything. Convenient. Would you just... It was nothing, okay? Someone got too close. I had too much to drink. It didn't mean anything. The sound of keys in the door makes you both freeze. The door swings open, and Kirishima walks in. still in his gym clothes, a protein shake in one hand, and his duffel bag in the other. He's smiling, that bright, genuine smile that usually makes your day much better. Hey babe, I grabbed you that. He stops mid-sentence. Oh, no. The protein shake slips from his hand, hitting the floor with a dull thud. Judging your reaction, you know, it's not a question. The way his face crumbles, the instant devastation in his eyes, he knows exactly what you're holding up and what it means. I can explain. Kirishima's voice cracks. You were there, at the party. You were with him. Baby, please look at me. Don't. You hold up your free hand. Don't baby me. Just tell me the truth, okay? Were you at the party with Katsuki last night? Yes, I was there. And did you see what happened? Did you see how this happened? Or how this ended up on his collar? You shake the shirt. Hiroshima's eyes fell with tears. In all the time you've been together, you've never seen Kirishima actually cry, other than when he's watching movies. I saw, he whispers. The confirmation feels like a punch to the gut. Bad enough that Bakugo betrayed you, but Kirishima, kind, honest, loyal Kirishima, knew about it and said nothing. Tell me what happened. All of it. Everything you saw. This is between me and you. Bakugo starts, but he cut him off with a look that could melt steel. No, you had your chance to tell me the truth. You chose to call it nothing and blame the alcohol. Now I want someone who might actually want to be honest with me. He turned back to Kirishima. Tell me. Kirishima looks at Bakugo, and his shoulders slump in defeat. There were a lot of people there. Lots of drinking. Bakugo was getting a lot of attention, like he usually does. Everyone wanted to congratulate him for the big mission. Buy him drinks. He takes a shaky breath. There was this girl. She'd been hanging around him most of the night. And he didn't think to mention this to me, to text me, to get him out of there. I tried. I kept telling him to cool it, that he'd had enough to drink, that he should come home to you. But he kept brushing me off, kept accepting drinks, kept letting her get closer. And then what happened, Ijiro? You use his first name, and he flinches like you've slapped him. Around 1:30, I lost track of him. I was talking to Mina and Dinky, and when I looked around, I found them in a corner. She was kissing him. The room tilts. And what did he do? He didn't stop it. Not right away. I don't know if it was 3 seconds or 5 or 10, but he wasn't pushing her away. He was just letting it happen. You look at Bakugo, who's staring at the floor. I was going to tell you, but I couldn't face you. Not right then. I thought maybe in the morning when everyone was sober, we could all talk about it together. I thought. You thought you'd protect him. You'd finish. You'd give him a chance to get his story straight, to minimize it, to make it seem like less than it was. No, I just didn't want to hurt you. So what? What were you going to do? Never tell me? Let me live in ignorance while you both know that our relationship was a lie. But it's not a lie. I love you. We love you. It was one stupid mistake. You don't get to talk about love right now. Katsuki, love doesn't let someone else kiss him. Love doesn't make the choice to stay at a party getting drunk and flirting. Well, I'm literally waiting for you at home. I wasn't flirting. Then what were you doing? If you weren't interested, if you weren't encouraging her, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you text me or Ijiro and say, hey, some girl is making me uncomfortable, can you help me out? Why didn't you do any of that? Bakugo has no answer for that. I need space. I need time to think. I need time to figure out if this relationship is even worth it anymore. After this, of course it is. It was one mistake. One drunk, stupid mistake. You can't throw away everything we have because of one mistake. One mistake that you made, and he covered up. You grab your keys from the table, and your phone from the charger. I'm going to stay with Mina for a few days. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't show up at her place. I'll reach out when I'm ready to talk. If I ever am. You can't just leave. Bakugo starts. Watch me. Please. I love you. Kirishima whispers. We both love you. Bakugo adds. You close your eyes against your own tears. If you really loved me, Katsuki, you wouldn't have let her kiss you. And if you really loved me, Ijiro, you would have told me the truth immediately. That's love. It's not just words, it's actions. And your actions last night showed me exactly where I stand with both of you. The door closes behind you with a soft click. You make it to the elevator before you break down completely, turning your phone off. Some stains, you think as you wipe your eyes, don't wash out. Some betrayals can be fixed with apologies, and some relationships, no matter how much love was there, can't survive the weight of broken trust. The elevator dings and the doors open. You step inside, leaving behind the apartment you shared with them, unsure if you'll ever be able to go back. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.